What's up, guys? It's Rogelio from OneBroGaming with another episode of our Los Angeles Lakers MyEras series. In the last episode, we ended at the halfway point right before the trade deadline with a current record of 37-18. So, my initial thought was let's go ahead and make a blockbuster trade at the halfway point and see what happens. But the only one realistically that the Lakers would trade would be Westbrook, but there is not really a good option unless I want Tate, but I don't think that's the move. Also, Westbrook's at an 80. Everybody's happy because we're winning, we're doing well, and I think this squad alone could potentially go far in the playoffs, maybe even contend for the championship. So I think I'm going to leave it how it is. I'm happy with the pickups and the trades that we've done already. Obviously, with Cousins coming to the squad and acquiring Malik Monk. So I think what I'm going to do is extend the contracts because we do have some people that are willing to come back, Westbrook being one of them, for $18 million. But in the sense of if we play well, we'll run it back, we'll see how it goes. But if we don't win the championship, some trades do need to happen. And I'm thinking we trade our guards because Westbrook and Beverly, as good as they are right now with that 80 overall each, they are 34. More than likely will be regressing after this season. And they've got some trade value, especially if we re-sign them for lower contracts, 18 million and 6 million. For both of these guys, we can trade them for either new starters, new players, or we can go ahead and make the trade for some picks in the future. This is going to be a long series, I'm hoping. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is re-sign them. I think we also have Christie and Juan that want to re-sign. For now, Christie, we'll leave you where you're at. You want 7 million. You're a 71 overall. We still have you next year. If we actually utilize you next year, I'll consider doing that. But Juan, we will re-sign for potential trade value in the offseason. So him, we'll give him another minimum for another year. Welcome back. But then Russell Westbrook, 2 years. That's a lot of money. We'll drop it a little bit, so hopefully we can maybe trade him later on at a smaller contract. 2 years though for Russell Westbrook at 14 and 15 for the following year. I think this is solid. If he accepts it, which he does, we're keeping him on here for another 2 years. If he does good, if we win the championship, run it back. If we don't do good, might have to trade him. Same for Beverly, who 34 years old. We'll drop this a little bit, right about the 20 mark. 520, 2 years. Accept that. All right, cool. So we went ahead and re-signed 2 of our starters, 80 overalls, because like I said, we're doing so good this season. I honestly think we have a shot. So we're going to go ahead and simulate through the rest of the season. Are there any games we want to see? I guess we'll do the Bucks right off the bat. We'll see if this is going to be a close game because I do want to see if we can put some gameplay in as well. And it's a pretty close-ish game. We're taking the lead here, and we just dominated. Holy crap, outscored them 42-21 in the fourth with LeBron James 28 points. Davis almost got a triple-double. Westbrook 23. Where is Beverly? 0 points. But he got 2 blocks, 6 assists. That's solid. And DeMarcus Cousins 11 and 10. I really wanted him to have a shot to be the 6th man of the year, but looking at the award races, LeBron's in 5th. Other than that, DeMarcus is in 5th as well. I forget that Ben Simmons is the backup to Kyrie on the Nets, so it's going to be hard to beat him, Kevin Love, Drummond, and then Malcolm Brogdon. So I don't think DeMarcus Cousins will be winning the 6th man of the year, but he's definitely putting in his name in the hat because he's in 5th place currently. So yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and simulate through the season, and then come playoffs, that's where the gameplay will finally come. And hopefully we get a good spot and we can get somewhere far. We don't have any picks, I believe, for this season. So that is a little bit of an issue. Let's go ahead and I'll adjust this and then we'll get back to simulating. With the minutes as spread out as they are, Westbrook and Beverly getting 26 a game, obviously LeBron and Davis getting 34 to 36, Bryant 26 as well, with DeMarcus Cousins getting 28 off the bench, Malik Monk gets 20, Reeves 16, and then Schroeder and Nunn 14 apiece. This is a solid squad that we've built, and I'm honestly super happy with it. I think we will go ahead and finish as a top seed as we simulate through the rest of the season. There's no more trades. We've already did our contract extensions that we need to do. Okay, so injuries are just being a lot right now. DeMarcus can still play, so we're gonna leave him in. He should be fine sooner rather than later. Simulate to the end of the season, see what everyone's stats are, see who wins the awards this year, and see who we're facing in the first round in the next episode. Before we do go ahead and finish off the season, obviously we're not going to get a top 10 pick, but we did see Brett Cole at the 9 with Hall of Fame Ray Allen potential. We've also got a lot of dudes over here that have some all-star potential. Where are they? They're in the, you see right here, Dave Bing, all-star, Stoudemire, all-star. This guy's just a starter. Lonnie Walker, just a starter. All-star Steve Francis. We got a lot of guards in this one as well. Derek Harper, all-star. If we can get a mid to late first round pick this offseason, we could potentially be bringing in a new guard to start taking over the spots of Westbrook and Patrick Beverly. So I think definitely in free agency after the playoffs, looking for one of these guards that have all-star potential, or maybe even we can get lucky. And he drops down, Brett Cole, Hall of Fame potential. We could be bringing in some young guys that can make a difference for the squad. But yeah, 2 games away, currently 52 and 28. We'll go ahead and simulate with Simcast for these last couple games. They should be W's, but as you can see, no, there we go. We just took off in the second, man. 47 to 13. Demolished the Suns. Davis 30 and 11. Cousins 24, 10 and 7. LeBron James 21-7-9, 3 and 3, still a defensive monster. 1 game left. We'll simulate right through. We lose. Luka wins MVP. This is gonna happen a lot. All right, so not surprised. 37 points per game, 11 rebounds, almost 10 assists per game. Luka MVP, Rookie of the Year. We got Paolo with the Magic. Ben Simmons steals the 6th man from DeMarcus Cousins. Giannis steals Defensive Player of the Year from Anthony Davis. Trey Jones, Most Improved with the Spurs. Good for them. And that's none of us because that's not where we ended with our record. As for all NBA teams, LeBron, Anthony Davis made all NBA second team. And then on defense, obviously, Anthony Davis, all NBA first team. LeBron doesn't make the second team. As for rookies, we didn't really utilize ours. We finish off the season with the first seed. We've got the Warriors, Nuggets, Clippers, and Kings in the play-in on that side. The Bucks, Toronto, Indiana, and New York on the other side. I'm going to simulate these. Simulate through game. Okay, the Bucks make it. Simulate through game. The Knicks make it on that side. And then over here, the Warriors lost and the Clippers lost. Okay, simulate play-in. Denver makes it on the West. That's who we're going up against first. And on the East side, the Bucks managed to knock out the New York Knicks to go against the Celtics in the first round. And honestly, I'm not too scared. On this side, we've got Luka. If Luka can go ahead and get to the conference finals, that's going to be a challenge. Maybe the Grizzlies, Warriors, 7th seed. I don't think they'll beat the Mavericks. And the Pelicans, I don't think will beat the Grizzlies. On this side, we got the Nuggets, who are the 8th seed. But I think we can definitely win that. And then over here, I'm not too nervous about Dame or Anthony Edwards. So I honestly think we can at least make the conference finals, more than likely against, the Dallas Mavericks with the current MVP. I'll be pretty happy if the Bucks beat the Celtics, but that's going to be a challenge if they make it all the way to the finals. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I don't want to start the playoffs in this episode. I want to do that in the next. I just wanted to go ahead and finish off the season, see how strong we finished. Obviously, first seed is beautiful. It's amazing for us to be there. Season stats, not league leaders, but player stats. Here we go. And right here, LeBron James led the pack with 24. Anthony Davis double-double with a 20 and 10, 2 blocks per game. Steals for our two big guys are amazing, especially Cousins also getting steals for us. But yeah, I think he could have done better. Hopefully he balls out in the playoffs. Malik Monk, you could have scored more points, and I expect you to do that in the playoffs. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Just wanted to go ahead, finish off the season, finally get to the playoffs, figure out what we're going to do for after the playoffs. We've already extended some contracts that could be potential trade pieces for picks or future picks or maybe even future stars. So we'll see what happens. But in the next episode, we'll probably go ahead and finish off the first and second round, maybe even the conference finals. We'll see what happens. But so far, what do you guys think with where we're at? I didn't think we'd get the first seed, but I'm happy that we did. Did you guys expect it? Let me know in the comments down below. I think the squad's actually really good. I'm happy with the very little moves we actually had to do to get in this position, and hopefully that leads us to a championship. That's going to be it for today, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you guys subscribe if you enjoy the content and so you don't miss out on future episodes. I also want to start doing other type of simulation videos, like, I don't know, something. Just give me ideas so I can start working on those videos in the comments down below as well. That'll help me out. And yeah, everyone have a great and blessed day, and deuces.